12 weeks ago, we tasked 5 contestants to complete a fitness challenge and lifestyle overhaul. Let's see if they were able to stick with it. Today on The Younger You.
I'm on top of the world, now I'm living. And the good just gets better, keeps on giving. Not even close to the end, it's just beginning. Life is getting lighter while the days are getting brighter, yeah. And it's a good, I won't even worry anymore. Took all my cares, still can kick them all out the door. Go on and try, come and tell me what you're waiting for. Move and keep them going till your life is overflowing, yeah.
Previously on The Younger You.
Okay, how exciting. You guys are the final 5 for the 12-week Younger You Challenge.
We're gonna teach you to eat properly, and then we are gonna work you hard. The main thing I can promise you is that the results that you'll get from this create a payoff, so it won't be us telling you to do it, it will be you wanting to do it, loving it, and you'll miss it after the 12 weeks.
I'm here at the Grand America Hotel for the big reveal of the 12-week Younger You Challenge. We'll see the final results of our 5 contestants and hear what they have to say about this journey and what they most enjoyed about working out with Total Health and Fitness. But first, let's check in on their final workouts and hear their thoughts on this whole program.
It's over almost. It's been great. It's been really fun. It's nice to know that I accomplished what I set out to do.
I used to wake up in the mornings, my legs were stiff, and I just kind of felt really good. But since we started the diet and changing that and the exercise, all those aches and pains are gone. I thought it was part of getting old, the aging process. Now they're all gone. I feel great. I mean, it's a huge difference.
I'm sure going to try to keep those healthy habits going and get my own routine going. And I found just the treadmill's not going to do it for me in my 50s.
Well, like I say, it won't be so intense, but we'll keep it up, and our dinners will be more healthier than before.
Yeah, our choices.
Our choices. No more popcorn at the movie.
No, we might have to sneak that one.
We'll sneak that in.
My mom's more skinnier. She doesn't have much flubber on her arm. I'm surprised that my mom got this far. And my dad, too, that he did more than he was supposed to. I'm going to try to eat healthier.
I'm going to miss the people. They're amazing. The trainers, the nutritionists, just overall, the whole place is a great place.
Everybody knew what they were doing. They're just professional people, and I'm going to miss that, having someone kind of guide you. I think we can do it on our own, though, now. I think we're trained enough we can do it on our own, but we'll still miss the people and the friends we made there.
I think it was good and informative. It was educational.
It was hard. I don't think we'd have the results without the hard work. And I obviously think if the harder you work, the better the results are.
It's awesome seeing muscle tone in my body that I've never had before. I want to totally keep that going. So I want to still, I think this 5 to 6 days a week workouts are doable.
Yeah. It's neat to have Total Health and Fitness go through and say, here's the time that you work out, and then here are your meals, and everything kind of falls into place.
Doing it together, I think that we push each other and we keep each other on track, and we don't want each other to fail.
There's a lot of times where I'm working out where I would want to work harder or lift heavier to impress her.
And it's cool to see each other getting stronger through the workouts that we do together, knowing the hard work that we're doing and seeing the results on each other's bodies. It's cool. Every time we go to the gym, they all knew our names, they all knew what we were doing. They were super motivating, they'd all be like, yeah, way to go, you guys look awesome. It was really fun going in. It was like this ego boost, I feel like, every time we went in, because you really felt like they cared about your results, like they wanted you to succeed and do well. We kind of tried to instill in them that the healthier foods give you
better energy.
Yeah, better energy and more endurance and stuff when you play.
I like the fish. Can't remember what it's called. I think it's like tilapia or something.
Yeah, we ate a lot of fish. They like that.
What did you like, Ainsley?
I like fishies.
You like fish? Having the accountability of having to weigh in every single week, I think is good for me because it makes you accountable for your weight loss and your workouts, and you know that you have to be accountable to somebody at the end of the week, and that's what I think has done it for me. I would do it again in a heartbeat. Yeah. It's amazing.
12 more weeks, let's do it.
At the end of the day, this journey's been quite remarkable. It's changed how I look at health and fitness in a way. It's not just about muscles, it's not just about how far and fast you can run, it's about quality of life. I have a shoulder that has prohibited me from doing a lot of overhead lifts, and they've tailored everything specifically to me. And they've looked out for me in ways that I appreciate. And they've even protected me from myself, where I've wanted to go do something or lift heavier, and they say, no, we're not gonna do that, that's stupid. And so I've really appreciate how individualized they've made this whole program. I didn't know how to dial in the nutrition portion. So I'm thankful for that, and that's changed everything. Nutrition is probably the biggest part of any workout or fitness routine. It's dramatically changed how I look at food, and that will always stick with me. And then, you know, setting aside half hour, an hour a day to work out, that's become a habit now. So absolutely, I'll stick with this. I think right now I'm probably in the best shape that I've ever been in. You know, the whole program has put me here. I think it's also instilled something in me where I'm not going to go back to another point to where I'm going to need to do something like this again. I've shared with you guys a photograph from 2008. I will never go back to there. The quality of life just was not there, and it didn't allow me to do what I want to do. I want to play soccer with my kids in the backyard and not get winded. I want to coach their soccer teams, and I can do that. And you know, I don't think I'll ever need to go ahead and do something drastic to get back to this. This is what I'm going to maintain.
After weeks of training and lots of hard work, we need to go in and check the results of our 5 contestants.
Ladies, do you have any questions about your health but don't know where to get the answers? Join the Younger You at the University of Utah to learn all about your health on September 22nd. For more information, head over to our website at theyoungeryou.tv and click on the Health tab. Be sure to check out the Younger You website to watch full episodes of the show. Stay up to date on the Younger You Challenge and get useful tips and tricks to help you achieve the Younger You.
Welcome back. We've watched these contestants completely change their lifestyle by introducing them to the Total Health and Fitness program. Before we see the results of their hard work, let's take a quick look at what Dan and Zona went through during their 12 weeks on this challenge. What are you scared of for the next 12 weeks?
Losing my Pepsi and my Coke.
Where are you?
I'm feeling quite grumpy.
Because I have you last week at 183.9.
Yep.
And this week at 180.6.
Okay.
That's pretty good. And your body fat's down 0.5% too.
Good.
So you guys are doing great.
Yeah.
I've never seen that guy work out before, and he's an animal.
He's great.
Here comes Zona in bronze medal position. Do the math. That's bronze medal. I didn't create. Oh, really, Dan?
I have tons more energy now, which was surprising too. I think I have that kind of energy to do better at work.
I mean, I have cleaned out everything in the house. It's like, I have not had energy to do that. It's felt good. I don't realize it until it's like, wow, what I accomplished today.
Yeah. We try to make life fun, and this is another thing to make it more fun.
Zona, how do you feel doing the 12-week challenge?
I feel like I accomplished something I never thought I could do.
I remember at the beginning, you said to me, you're doing it for him. You wanted to feel good with him.
Yes, that is true. Yeah.
Do you feel good?
I feel great. Yeah, I wanted to learn when I did it, like to eat healthier and to lose weight, and I did.
Okay, so what we need to do is look at week 1 as opposed to your now final results. So you started off week 1 at 159 pounds. Week 12, your final result was 137. You've lost a total of 21 pounds. That's crazy.
I hit my goal.
Really?
Uh-huh.
But what I'm more proud of with you, Zona, is the 7.9 body fat loss.
That feels good.
How do you feel in your clothes?
I feel good.
Do
My
you?
whole body feels good, yeah.
So Dan, we need to look at your results now, but how do you feel you went with your challenge itself?
Really well. Yeah, I think I hit my goals that I had set for myself.
I think you also said that you wanted to be able to climb a mountain again or run up a mountain.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah? So you used to be able to do that how long ago?
About 10 years ago.
And do you think you can do it now?
I feel like I can do it now. I feel that much energy, I can do it now.
Really?
Yep.
Do you think you could do it with him?
I'd give it my best.
You'll give it a
I'll
good
make it,
go.
yeah.
Okay, so Dan, let's have a look at
mine.
your results.
Okay.
So 186 pounds week 1 was your initial weigh-in. You've lost 13 pounds. Week 12, your final result was 173. Is that what you thought?
Yeah, that's about, yeah.
Good. 7.6% body fat. You lost, what? You were down 12.6? That's, when I see 12.6 down to for body fat,
He's almost 59 next month.
well, this is something that you actually set yourself a goal. You were in your 40s and you were competing against 20-year-olds doing fitness training. What was it? Tell us more about that.
Yeah, there was a contest down in San Diego that the Navy SEALs had put on. There was a bunch of young men. At the time, I was 40. And it was a 3-day event, and we had lots of things we had to do as far as push-ups and sit-ups and all that stuff.
Crazy work.
And at the end, you had points every day. At the end of the 3 days, I had won the contest.
Really?
how that went.
Do you think you could compete with that now?
I took a year of training to get ready for that last contest. I don't know if I can do it again.
But I think you could do some sort of competition like that,
Yeah.
because doing this 12-week program has set you up for that.
Oh, sure,
If
yeah.
that's what you want to do, if that's one of your next goals. I think that's amazing. I want to take a quick look at what some of your friends have said.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
So I'm Mandy, I'm Zona's friend. I've known her for about 3 years now. She was really nervous at first. She called me and told me what was going on. And at first she was like, don't tell anybody. And I said, oh, people are gonna be so excited for you. And she got really excited when she started getting going. And it was fun to watch her just start it all.
Zona's a little fireball. And I mean, you could see her energy just increase throughout, and she came in excited for her workouts each day, even if she was grunting her way through them sometimes with her trainer. But she did great, and you can really see a huge difference on her as far as the after. She's really whittled down.
I see her, once a week at church, and so when she would walk into church, I just was blown away. And where I noticed it the most was right in her neck. And then Dan, of course, his guns. He's built some good guns up, so.
He got such great results in the beginning that he was feeling awesome. I mean, the last month, I'm not sure that his body fat actually dropped in the last 4 or 5 weeks. That progress that he made really was in the beginning, and he felt so good about it. He was good, he was done.
She's such a great hostess, and she'd always have out all these cookies and baked goods that she'd make. And so as she was doing this process, we would go over and there was nothing. And we're like, what the heck? Like, make us some food. So, I mean, it's definitely made me want to eat better, to see just the transformation that she's had.
I can't believe how great Dan and Zona are looking. It really does help to have someone by your side to motivate each other through the toughest workouts and biggest food cravings. But how did Matty do without someone by his side? We'll check it out after the break. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for updates on the show, and join the Younger You conversation.
Head over to the Younger You website to check out part 4 of the Total Health and Fitness Nutrition Seminar to find out how Total Health and Fitness can help you. Just go to theyoungeryou.tv and click on the Seminars tab.
We just saw how great Dan and Zona look, but now we need to find out about Matt. We're going to bring him out in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back at his journey to see how he went.
I progressively gained a little weight and progressively stopped working out as much as I used to. I've got to maintain positivity because I know it's going to be hard. So it's the graceful part. With the resistance training I'm doing on my legs, I've got a lot more power.
When Big D said, it's a free meal, eat whatever you want, I went straight for the bacon. I think bacon is the best food ever. I injured my leg. I should have been listening to the trainers more and stretching. They're more concerned about making sure that I'm not going to hurt myself anymore than they are concerned about results. Once the 90 days are over, they're going to get us back into a more regular, more sustainable nutrition plan. With that in mind, I look forward to working a lot of bacon back in where it makes sense.
So Matt, how do you feel? You've hit the results. How do you feel?
I feel really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You look good. I actually said to you from day one that I thought it was going to be easy for you. Do you remember that?
I remember that, I do.
Because you didn't seem like you needed to lose a lot of weight visually, but when I saw the before and after shots, I was like, you needed to lose some weight. Is that bad?
No, that's not bad because it's the truth.
It's the truth. You are a cyclist, that you just loved that.
Yes.
What happened?
You know, various things happened that derailed me from doing the cycling. So in looking at advertisements for the program, I looked at that and I said, I might as well apply to that because I need to do something drastic. Obviously, if I knew what to do by myself to get back into better shape, I'd be doing it. And so I saw the advertisements for your show and what was going on, and I said, I'm going to try that. Let's see what happens.
But see, that's what I find interesting, is that you knew what to do already. And one of the challenges was for you that, and I said this from day one about you as well, that I thought it was going to be a little bit more difficult because you didn't have a partner that was doing it with you. You were literally on your own. Of course, you had Total Health and Fitness behind you 100%, helping you with nutrition and also your exercising. Did you find that not having a partner was difficult?
It was extremely difficult about a third of the way in.
Yeah.
I remember the first group exercise we had, I walked away from that a little demoralized.
Okay.
And we had talked about that. You and I had talked about that a little bit. And I kind of had a little break there. But I did have support at home. And that was very, very key to keeping me on track with the nutrition aspect.
And touching on home, I want to throw to what your wife and family thought about your journey as well.
I'm Matt's wife. It was a journey. At first he was very excited and you know, but he did go through a dark spell, as we talked about earlier, and that was an emotional thing for him, I think. And for me, not being able to do anything with that was kind of hard too.
He's really intense on his workouts, especially early on. Once he had his injury, he had to watch it, doctor's orders a little bit, but in the beginning, that guy was going for it. He called it his T-Rex arms.
So he'd get up at 4 in the morning and work hard all day and then run to work and come home exhausted and still go down on his bike.
So I remember after the first week, he told the trainer, let's do it. Give me your worst, is what he said. And his own words were T-Rex arms, because he couldn't straighten his arms the next week.
It was a hard challenge, but now knowing what he has to do and everything, I think moving forward it'll be a lot easier. We worked through it and I think he looks amazing.
So he definitely pushed it. He was really bummed about the injury. He even just told me tonight he's gonna follow this another 4 weeks, so he feels like he actually got his 12 and he's gonna send us the photos.
So Matt, we need to look at your final results from when you started up until now. Let's have a look. So you started at 207. That seems a lot in my mind, 207.
It didn't feel a lot, but it feels a lot now.
It does?
Yeah.
Lost 15 pounds, over 15 pounds. What I find interesting is the 7.2% body fat loss. And speaking of the loss, you actually had an injury halfway through this program, didn't you? Do you feel that you could have hit a higher number in body fat loss because if you didn't have the injury?
Oh, absolutely. I lost 3 weeks of any lower body exercise or cardio, and I lost 5 weeks of any resistance training.
Well, they actually changed up your training a little bit for you, which is what's so amazing about this program. You can have an injury, God forbid you don't, but it is possible to actually still change your routine up.
Yes, they did. The physical workout aspect of this has been fantastic, but I didn't know how to be smart about what I'm putting in my body. And I think that's been the real difference.
It's great to see Maddie's still got amazing results. I know I was worried considering the injury. We just have one more final couple to check in with, coming up after the break. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for updates on the show and join the Younger You conversation.
Men, this one's for you. Your questions, your health. Where do you get the answers? Join the Younger You at the University of Utah to learn all about those answers. For more information and to sign up, check out the Health Forums tab on theyoungeryou.tv.
Before the break, we saw Matt, Zona and Dan's results. But before we bring out April and Matt, we need to have a look back at their last 12 weeks.
You get into a routine, you're married, you've got 3 kids, you know, Friday night's pizza night, that routine kind of transforms you into this soft, cuddly person.
If there's not a food on here, what are you gonna do with it?
Not eat it.
That works. Hey.
At the end of your workout, as tired and as dead and as spent as you are, you feel amazing. That's a nice spa. I thought that was cool to have the couples massage.
We've never done that before. It's cool to see working out together to this like end result that you can like physically see these changes.
Even though I'm tired all the time because of my workouts, I have more energy.
Guys, you look amazing.
Thank you.
Do you really feel good?
Way better. Yeah.
I feel great.
April, are you ready to see the results?
Yeah.
Okay, so April, my gosh, starting week 1, 201 pounds. You lost 18 pounds in 12 weeks. Did you hit your goal?
Yeah, I don't think I had a specific number in mind for the end of it, but I just wanted to feel better and look better, and I definitely do, so.
I actually like the fact that you said you didn't expect a number. It was more about lifestyle and health, really.
Well, everybody says it's not the number on the scale, even though I don't love my first number.
201?
Yeah, and that's a lot. That's a lot for me.
Did you feel you were healthy?
No, I mean, I feel like I've always been active, but that's the most I've ever weighed in my life.
6.5 inches
I know, that's
your
crazy.
waist.
I was surprised actually when David told me those numbers.
Crazy.
Yeah, I was excited about that.
Different jeans?
Yeah.
Did you have to go and get a new credit card to go shopping?
Yeah. We're going to open a new line of credit. Yeah, we'll have to.
Okay, Matt, I think your results look amazing. Matt, I know you've got a big number.
Yeah.
I just have that feeling just looking at you.
Okay.
Okay, so let's take a look now. You started at 243. You lost, man, 29 pounds.
Yeah. Feels good. I mean, it's a lot. And it's funny for me to see that I'm down in the teens. You know, it's been a long time since I've been in the teens.
One more question for you. Your friends had watched your journey. Do they now feel that they can do it because they've seen such great results from you and they go, you know what, if they can do it,
yeah,
I can too. And I think that is a question that most people will be sitting at home going, they've done it. So what did your friends say?
I think our friends were impressed. I mean, I think that everybody knows that we have busy lives just like everybody else. And so they thought, you know, if they can do it, we can do it because they have kids, they work, they do all the same stuff.
That was one of the reasons we wanted to do this too, to show our friends and family that anybody can do this. You know, if Matt and April can drop 50 pounds together,
yeah,
you know, anybody can do it.
Well, I thank both of you so much. I know this program is a complete lifestyle change, and I'm glad you've stuck with it. I think you've done an amazing job. But before we talk to David about what they can do next, let's hear what Matt and April's loved ones had to say.
To be able to see how tenacious they were at following the diet. You know, that was fun to watch them give up the things that they liked and eat 6 times a day. That was very cool to sit and watch them do that, and then to see the results that came from that.
They have a lot more energy, and they've been playing with us a lot.
Yeah, I've seen a big improvement and a big change in their lives in the way they look at things, and certainly the way they eat and stick to their exercise program.
My dad, he's really strong, and my mom's really tough too. I thought they would do really good at it, and they have been doing really good with it.
It made me realize that even though I'm older than they are, that I can do that too, that I can grab a hold of the things that they've learned and the type of diet that has changed them. And that's an easy thing to do, you know, just to change the stuff that you put into you, and it really does make a lot of difference.
So David, we've just seen the 12-week journey. Are you happy with the results?
Oh, absolutely. They worked hard and they saw the payoff.
How hard is it for them to maintain it now at home without you and your team?
Hopefully it's not too hard. I mean, the real tools that we gave them to help them maintain is we helped their metabolisms out. You know, Matt was up here talking about how he built muscle. You know, he's beefcake status now. So those are burning calories during the day. So that's one of the great things about a real fitness program is that his body's now better able to maintain his healthier weight even than it was in the beginning to maintain his unhealthy weight.
You're all happy?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Loved it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love it. I'm so glad. Well, we've reached the end of our 12-week Younger You Challenge, and the results are amazing. I hope you at home have been inspired by our contestants' transformations, and it's not just the physical transformation either. These 5 people now have more energy, more life, more future. For more information about total health and fitness and about the show, please visit our website at theyoungeryou.tv, and I'll see you next week.
Next week on The Younger You, we're meeting Julie and watching the Maranello Schools of Beauty give her a top-to-toe makeover. The Younger You set provided by Madison McCord Interiors.